Yeah, I would wait them to be like a bit lower because this is just a bit crazy, you know. Like
Yep, I completely agree.
you're
Don't
probably
worry.
thinking, okay, knock up, montage play, but okay, maybe now, maybe now, okay, now it would be because this is like you only go in, you
Yeah.
don't go out. That is the only problem here. And it's
Very
also
telling,
like
yes.
a lot of when I play against challenger Kaisa players, they always like so here, if this is the circle, they try to do RW run away up or RW run away up. They don't go kamikaze ult here, or like
Yeah.
RW and then run away like this. Any option, honestly, rather than you see, because now no way out. If you are here, you can do the same combo, but you can just back off. What's going on, guys? Besides here today's video, we will learn about rotations mid-game and what to do in the later stages if you feel lost in the mid-game. This is a very good video for you to watch. If you are an AD carry main and you're not subscribed to this AD carry specialized channel, you gotta be, because you are going to miss out a lot of very good videos to learn AD carries. If you are not subscribed, be sure to subscribe right now. Go subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to not miss out any bit of content from this channel. My name is Besides. I'm an AD carry specialized coach, and I will teach you exactly what to do in the mid game in this video. Enjoy. Their wave is there as well, so it will take a while for them to have a wave that they can push into the tower and get plates. But if you
Yeah.
recall now, when your wave is here, it is pretty bad recall, right? If the distance between you and the wave is very small, because then you recall and the second you recall, the wave is in the middle, they push it, they take plates.
Yeah, that makes sense, yes.
So the important thing here is that, okay, you have gold, but where is your next wave? Because if they can take it really fast and then your next wave is like right here into the tower, by the time that you finish the recall, they will be able to push it really fast. So I want to see and I want to know where is the next wave. We can see it's really close to mid lane, so it's really close there. So if it's really close, then you should typically not recall unless it's a cannon wave. If it's a cannon, you can consider recalling anyways because it takes a while for them to push. Even though Seraphim Jinx, they do have good push power, and it is level 6 right now too. So in this case, if one, the wave is here, and it's a non-cannon wave, you should not recall because they will get plates. If two, it is a non-cannon wave, but it's far, it's here or anywhere behind the second tower, which is here, you can recall because you have lots of time. Or if this wave is close, but it is a cannon wave, you can still recall because they won't be able to push it that fast. Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact? You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let the lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where, as AD carry, you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides, and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate or fight while feeling completely lost in the mid game. Now, he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster. And they are not alone, they are part of a growing community of over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth, this was not overnight and it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger, not by playing more,
but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That makes
those
sense.
are all of the variables that you need to think about when it comes to recalling here. But yeah, the concept is simple. They'll push this wave. You see the wave right here. And I was hoping that you will pan your camera to see if it's a cannon. And I don't think it was a cannon. I didn't see. But again, you obviously didn't think about this. So we skip play it. It was a cannon wave, so you still lost the play. But again, we weren't thinking about that. Let's see how you play the mid game. Yeah, it's just it's just crazy that still with an Ivan support, we were able to identify what were the most important things in the game. Like that laney phase mistakes and the cooldown was really important to know for the next meetings, because now we know what's wrong and we saw the wave management. Because a lot of people are scared, like, oh, what if I don't choose a good game? What if we do play alive and it's 0-5? I think that most of the mistakes are easily
Very identifiable.
identifiable even with the worst game. Yeah, let's see this one. Very good clicking. Okay, he missed his combo. Really good Q. Your camera control is not so good because you did chunk the Jinx. So now you want to know the Jinx HP, because maybe you can choose to jump. Maybe this one next game it's like a, you know, needly, and she can hit the Q over the wall and you can just ult. But because you see your camera control, you don't actually look. He flashed and maybe his A full AP would did and she's low. Maybe you can ult auto W. But you see your camera is just not so good. Then we also miss double. Let's see.
Miss W on minion, yes.
Yeah, that's
minion
unlucky
right
when it happens. Maybe you have to press it like this or something. But yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah, the camera is, because you have to process the information. Like here, you don't know Jinx HP. If you know Jinx HP, maybe ulti. Because now you don't see her. Okay, you see, you have to move again your camera. You see her now, but it takes for your human brain like a second and a half, 2 seconds to process it. That's why I say it's so much better if you hold the camera and you don't lock it here, just at any given time, so you can actually see the Jinx HP, so you can choose to ulti. You know. So it's
fair.
on long term, the camera control is gonna hold us back. But ooh, okay, good, 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 good. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, so you reset. You get the static, which is complete fine. Then you go to terrain. I would also move my camera now on board to see how much am I gonna lose? Are they pushing stuff like that? Okay, so now the plan is very simple. You want to get bot tower and you want to move mid, but it might not be up to you because again, Ivern is gonna roam maybe, or okay, fine, pretty good. So then get bot tower and group with your jungle. So mid game should be very simple. Really nice. Let's see the combo. Do you know you can Q and W at the same time with Kaisa?
So it's just one of the ones I'm still like working on, honestly.
Okay.
Because like I know I can do it. It's just that when I go into game, I don't do it. So I just
Okay.
have to like consciously think I need to QW.
Okay. But the RW combo, do you do it? Like the one when you use your W from the air, right? You cast it
Yeah,
from
you
the
press
air.
RW. Yes, while you're going to them. Yes.
Okay. Let's see. That's really good. I like this. See what happened here. So you push the wave, then you see Seraphim, then you see the wave again, and then you just Q. That's fine. There's no Q. Nice try. And then now Turkey
Now we
tower.
have data.
And now, okay, like you can still go for the tower there. Let's see. You do like 46, 40, like 50 per auto attack. The tower is like 200. You just need 4 more auto attacks. Okay, you're gonna tank 1 tower shot, but you get a tower. It's huge. And then you can kill this guy after. You have ult. You are super
Yeah.
scared here. Like you're gonna tank 1 tower shot. Even 2 tower shots is not that bad, really. You're gonna be low, but you have your ult. So your actual HP is gonna be like maybe this HP. And then you just complete one shot this guy because it's so squishy for you.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. So you got a bit scared. Okay, let's see the R. Couldn't get the Q off. Victor is very balanced champ. I would personally just Q here right away. It's more important than getting your W. W is really important to hit, don't get me wrong. But here you should just spam Q, 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 Q. Because here, you see, when you're on your W, you're standing still.
Yeah.
So you
So
should
he
like
just gets
first get your
pretty.
Q off and try to get the isolated. Let's see the camera control here. You see Jarvan coming?
Uh-oh.
They moving and moving and moving and then locked and then you're seeing him and then you just die here. Okay, at least you get your isolated Q. Okay, so let's see. They get this. And how much do you need for Guisus?
Now I think it's 1425. Or it's yes, 1425.
Really?
No, no, wait. I have no. It's 1025 because I have all the components.
Exactly.
So I have good on back. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So the
Yeah.
moment
I have
you,
dagger.
like here, the moment you have this,
Reset.
so this is good. So you have item, but wait. Ah, I guess you just left 500. I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. Then you get tower, and then now you can use recall because the next wave is really far. I look where the next wave is after you get a tower. Let's see. Boom. It's mid lane,
Let's
so
see
it's,
where this.
let's see. Yeah, you see how deep you pushed Seraphim? Which means the next wave is there.
Yeah,
So now you have plenty of time to recall.
but I don't.
Yeah, because you have Queensus, right?
Yeah, I have Winston.
So you shouldn't be like trying to do anything on the map. If Queensus, take it, because now there is no reason for you to stay. You have plenty of time. Even if the Seraphim permanently pushes the bot lane, you're not losing anything. Well, if you recall, like now, if you recall, it's a bit late already because they can just push this wave. But I hope maybe you recall after this.
Please tell me I recall after this. Looks like I am.
Mm,
Yay!
yeah,
Yes.
this one
Okay,
you
good.
recall at least. Then I hope you go mid. Okay. Do you know how to do the cancel with the E as well?
Yeah, I do the E cancel and the back cancel.
Okay. Then you go mid. Okay, interesting opening here. I mean,
That's really bad, honestly.
it's a bit.
I didn't pay attention to where Garvin is.
Yeah, it is a bit kamikaze. I will be honest. Like you're going really
Yeah.
like, really like crazy. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I would wait them to be like a bit lower because this is just a bit crazy, you know. Like
Yep, I completely agree.
you're probably thinking, okay, no cap, montage play, but okay, maybe now, okay, now it is because this is like you only go in, you
Yeah.
don't go out. That is the only problem here. And it's
Very
also
true,
like
yes.
a lot of when I play against challenger Kaisa players, they always like, so here, if this is the circle, they try to do RW run away up or RW run away up. They don't go kamikaze ult here, or like
Yeah.
RW and then run away like this. Any option, honestly, rather than you see, because now no way out. If you are here, you can do the same combo, but you can just back off.
Mhm.
Okay, and it's a bit iffy because you have a lot of games on Kaisa. I would have preferred and expected you now to just go on Seraphim because she's level 7. This Jarvan is, you're not getting it through because 1 attack on Jarvan, 2 attack on Jarvan. Okay, and now you go on Seraphim, just keep on Seraphim and don't use your E, just because you're just dead. Just use everything before you die. Yeah, see. Shit, okay. This game is lost or won?
One.
Oh, it's one. Interesting. Because mistakes like this can mean a lot. Okay, now you go to top lane. Is this good? Is this good? Well,
Dragon's not
3 minutes Drake,
Yeah.
1 minute to Herald. The only problem is that when you play the carry, you want to do damage. You want to be in team fights. And don't get me wrong, if you have to go top, like if you really have to and you have to respond to the top wave, you can consider going top lane. It's not the end of the world. It's just a Kaisa 9 kills with 2 items on the sideline. Okay, but at least the Tryndamere is mid. Okay, so what is Tryndamere gonna slow them? Gonna spin to them? It's not very valuable to keep the Tryndamere mid. He needs to be on the on the split push,
I agree. No, I wanted to go mid. I think my thought process here is I do want to keep going mid. Obviously, my laners are there. This is where the fights are most like going to happen most of the time, and you want mid prio always, right?
Yeah.
But because Tryndamere's mid, I don't want to really share XP or share CS because then we're just gonna have CS war. So I thought maybe just for now I'll go top.
Go top. I
Collect the
see.
CS that's there, maybe get T1 because the T1's low, and then I can rotate back bot.
The only problem with T1 top is that on top lane, people that are very like how should I say it? Very people that you're gonna find on top lane are very evolved. If you see a Malphite level 13 on top, I call that guy an evolved champion, a main character. People that you find on top lane are like, like an Ilaoi. You're not getting through that guy.
Hell no.
A Fed Darius? That sounds... You see, because your thought process, like, it makes sense. It's just, okay, so who are you going to find top lane, You're not going to be able to fight against, like, a 3 levels up on you. Because some could argue you're strong with 9 kills. You're not strong. Trinda is level 11. And he's just probably average. He's 2 levels up on you. Probably by having a kill all game. Just because he's just playing... So that's why I would go towards mid. And if I see he's sharing one wave, I would ping him. Like, respectfully. Hey, please, go top. And then if he goes top, I will stay mid and I will try to play with my jungle, with fights, blah, blah, blah. If he keeps sharing XP on the second wave, then on the second wave, I'll be like, okay, sure. He doesn't want to go, then I go.
Okay.
Like, I will try to sacrifice the wave just because if he goes top, at least I'm mid and I win any fight and we can just fight. And if he doesn't want it, he doesn't want it. Okay, so it's a Mundo. Most of the cases killing this guy, I mean... not impossible, it's just as you can see on your screen, right? It's just and this is the best case scenario. Your jungle is human and he plays with a strong guy, but this is NA. Next game you're gonna have your jungle farming Krugs, we know, when you're top lane. The classic. So be careful with these mistakes because it might look good now, but I know what's gonna happen next game on the server. Just a bit of a fiesta.
I completely agree. It's a very big fiesta.
Let's see. Oh boy, who would have known? And this is Mundo. It's not any like it could...
I am very disrespectful here. Yes, I'm disrespecting the Mundo a lot.
That's why we should ideally be on mid lane, because this Trinda, he's supposed to be a top. He's winning side lane, just let him be top, Then you reset. I would look at a bit of the Herald. It looks like he started Herald for a while. It's not a problem. He can do it by himself. But if he does it by himself in 50 seconds, I mean, I would rather help him a little bit so he can do it at least in like 15 seconds or 20 max. So that's why I would look a bit of the HP of the Herald. If it's like 3k, 4k, let him be. Recall, it's better to just recall and be mid as fast as possible. But if you see the Herald is like 10k HP and this guy has no damage, which it's Udyr, so maybe he doesn't have damage.
Yeah.
Because now it's gonna take a while. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Yeah, he could use some help there. And then you go top again. Oof. Okay. I see. Huge mistake. Because we are strong. We have 2 items. We shouldn't be... I understand if it's a huge wave and it's on your tower, you go collect and then go back to mid lane. But now, if you look at the position of the wave, this wave is completely useless. Super pushed.
Agreed, yes.
Super pushed. So if you go mid, okay, you're gonna say, okay, but I don't get an XP. True. But if you go bot, there is a most likely a fight because we see the people there. You see, look at this. It's gonna be a fight. And you're just gonna win it. Other than, oh, but let me just be split pushing. Yeah, but you're not playing Yorick with TP now. You're playing Kaisa. Okay, you're probably gonna find one guy on side lane. But we keep Tryndamere on mid and we keep Kaisa on the side lane. And they just have wave clear. So you see, we don't really use our champ very good because he has a chance to win, as you can see, and he is the 3-5 guy on mid. And now, okay, I see. So this game, it probably be like a 18 minutes game if you play it right, because you delayed a lot of this game just by being in the wrong place. Yeah.
That's very fair. I can't lie. It's very
And now, as you can see, it's impossible for you to play because you play top. You as Kaisa, you need to play through your teammates, through your CC, maybe Azir ult, Udyr, mid lane, Drake, stuff like that. You go where most of the people are going. Most of the people are going mid. You go mid. Stuff like that. You go top. You isolate yourself. It's not gonna be ideal.
That's very fair. It's very true.
Yeah, I've got to be very careful with this camera control because you see, at any given time, you don't actually see. You have to move. You have to look at the minimap to see where the people are because now you don't see them. You don't see them. If you have like a kind of autopilot moment with this camera, you won't see anyone. Like now, you see Jarvan there, but you don't know Jinx, don't know Seraphim, just because your camera is very limiting you. Now it is a fight. Yeah. Because we basically gave time for Jinx to scale. You were really strong. That's when you should have fought. And of course, in team fights, it doesn't do much. And now we should go mid, and then we should go to the attacker. It's good. At least now you play with your jungle, which you should be doing. Because your jungle is going to initiate plays. Or maybe Ivan will take you. It's not ideal setup, but it is better than you staying top lane, for example.
I agree.
Let's see. Okay, still camera control because here this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Even this is fine, but keep looking at the Jinx because she looked low. She looked like 400 HP. There is a universe where you ult, get the kill, go like this.
Yeah.
So the camera is really holding you back very hard because I mean you're not playing Warwick, just mastery. You're playing Kaisa, a back to front champ. I ult in the back line. I kill these motherfuckers. I need to see. You're not okay. I'm playing Caitlyn, just hit the tank, and no, think Kaisa. You want to ulti in the backline, So you can't have this mistake. It's like I'm main Draven, and I'm like, okay, what is your mistake? Well, my biggest mistake is that I don't play aggressive. I'm like, well, okay, but that's the most important thing. You know, that's the most important thing on Draven. It's like you can't have that. Okay, then don't play Draven. Just go on Vayne or like something. So that's why it's important to have the camera. Like when you're kiting and stuff, no problem. You can have it locked, but like here, like that, okay, and keep looking, unless he goes on you and then you lock it to be precise. You should at all given time just face guys alone, just see the people that you're
Oh yes,
you're
pace.
hitting. This guy is the best locked camera player that you can find. It's not locked because he's always moving it, but if you want to watch someone that has a bit of a, you know, who's this face, okay, you can check his gameplay. Let's see. He also doesn't have the best camera, but he's always, you see, he's always moving to, so he can make sure the enemies are in his area. Like the moment he sees that he doesn't see Aphelios, boom, he moves it a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
So
you
that's
can
why
see him doing
it's
it actively.
any given time he needs to see both people on his screen. And again, he has the worst camera control out of every pro player, but it's still better than most people. Now you go to where? So you should be going mid now, because Azir is going bot. You should be catching that wave mid, because on bot you're definitely not getting any XP. This Azir is pushing. Yeah, okay, your rotations are very bad, but this is the easiest thing to fix. Like, look, he should have pushed bot, and he should be mid with Udyr and like at this point in time.
I think it's because I make the call too.
Yeah, because to get that T2, you just need waves, and with one wave against Victor is just hard, and then stacking waves on bot lane is hard. So that's why it's better to go through mid. You push mid, and then you just invade into the bot jungle. Because if you don't have mid push, it's so hard for you to make plays on bot.
Fair, yeah.
So this is a bit iffy. Okay, play for bot tower. I mean, not the worst decision in there. So macro is just you should play for team fights on Kaisa. More than anything in the mid game. Team fights and waves, because you didn't choose the right lane, but you also like avoided fighting when your teammates were in a position to fight. Yeah, these are like big things. So let's make a list with the most important things, because we need to kind of like, because we have a few, so we need to see which is the biggest one and stuff like that. Okay, so what do you think are the biggest mistakes that we found in today's coaching session?
Mid game is
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.